In today's video, let's go through one of Vested's most sought after features, vests. First, what exactly is a vest? Vests are curated portfolios that consist of stocks and ETFs. Basically, imagine a bucket full of stocks that you can purchase in one go. We call them vests. These portfolios are constructed by experienced professionals and each one is created with a different goal in mind. For example, the multi-asset vests are built to enable investors to invest into diversified assets while creating a good balance between returns and risk. Whereas the Mote vest is a simple way for investors to buy into companies that have built sustainable competitive advantages over time. Vests are either theme-based or asset-based. Theme-based vests enable investors to focus their investments on specific industries like cannabis or tech, whereas asset-based vests provide diversification into multiple assets. In this video, we will talk about the 6 vests available via the Vested Basic Plan. These vests range from a high-risk, high-return SAS, also known as Software as a Service-focused portfolio, to a collection of all-weather stocks for the more conservative investor. If you are a premium user, then you will get 3 multi-asset class vests, which, as the name suggests, follow an asset-based strategy. Okay, now let's discuss each of the basic plan vests in more detail. First up is the SAS vest. This vest curates companies which have a software as a service or SaaS business model. This is a high-risk vest that invests in companies that have a cloud-based revenue model with predictable revenue streams. This includes the likes of HubSpot, Atlassian, and Salesforce. One of the advantages of the SaaS sector is that these businesses tend to have recurring revenues and lower costs as they grow. Second is the Mote vest. A moat is a business's ability to maintain competitive advantages over its competitors in order to protect its long-term profits and market share. This vest contains a curated list of companies with deep business moats and leading market share in their respective subsectors. Some examples of the companies in this vest are Disney, Tesla, Nvidia, and Intuit. Third is the digital cash vest. This vest includes all businesses facilitating the digital movement of money, like processors, card networks, payment solutions, and payments infrastructures. This includes fintech giants like MasterCard, PayPal, and American Express. Fourth is the Smart Beta vest. Smart Beta is an investing strategy that combines the benefits of passive investing and the advantages of active investing strategies. The goal of Smart Beta is to either lower the overall portfolio risk or increase the diversification at better costs. This vest employs a long-term investment strategy that takes advantage of Smart Beta. It tracks the factors that drive returns consistently, similar to strategies that are employed by institutional investors. Fifth is the Swensen vest. This vest is inspired by David Swensen, Chief Investment Officer of Yale Endowment Fund, and is based on his investment strategy covered in his book Unconventional Success. The portfolio includes 3 core assets, which are stocks, bonds, and real estate. Stocks include equity from across the world. Bonds include US Treasury bonds, while real estate is held via REITs, REITs. The West includes the popular S&P 500 Vanguard ETF, among others. This all-weather portfolio vest follows Ray Dalio's all-weather portfolio strategy. It has a balanced risk exposure to the 4 possible market conditions Dalio outlined in his book. 1. Higher than expected inflation, where market prices are rising. 2. Lower than expected inflation, also known as deflation. 3. Higher than expected economic growth. And 4. Lower than expected economic growth. The balanced risk exposure is provided by diversifying investments across 4 core asset classes: stocks, bonds, commodities, and gold. Now that you have learned about the various vests available on the Vested app, let's discuss how you can buy a vest. Open your app and scroll down to the vest section. Then, select a vest that seems most interesting to you or matches your risk appetite. Let's go with Mote. Here, you can see a comparison between the West and the S&P 500 index over various time periods. You can also see all the ETFs and stocks under the West and the weights attached to them. Next, you can either read the description, or if you're interested in purchasing the West, click on buy. You can now enter the amount you'd like to invest and see the fractional or whole shares that will be allotted to your portfolio. Click on place by order and that's it. You are now an owner of a collection of stocks and ETFs at a click of a button.
Thanks for watching. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get regular updates.